We are here today at Lauren Ashton Cellars with Kit Singh and Riinu Rammal. Welcome. Thank you for hosting us tonight. We are certainly enjoying your tasting room here in Woodinville, Washington. And you have a family business here.
Yes, we do.
It's so nice to see you both working behind the counter and creating and interacting with everyone. It's really special.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
And I also want to welcome you and the crew tonight.
Great, thank you. It's so fun to be here. And your winery is a lot about family. Obviously, you're a husband and wife duo. And so how did it all begin?
So it began several years ago. I was in college. I moved here from Trinidad, and we had awful wines in Trinidad. So,
Was that right?
so when I moved here and I got exposed to really good wines, I started developing an interest in wines. And then I was in with a really good group of friends who were into wines, and so we tried, and I liked it, and I liked it more. And then somebody took me down to Napa, and then I fell in love with wines even more there.
Oh, yeah.
But at that point in time, I was trying to get into dental school, so I was studying hard to do that. And
So that's interesting. How does a dentist become a winemaker?
well, it's just that desire. It goes back to many years ago. I always wanted to do it, and then my undergrad coincidentally was in chemistry, so that has really helped me a lot with the winemaking, understanding the science of winemaking and the little intricacies. And we did a lot of microbiology and stuff like that in school, and that's really helped. I also went down to UC Davis and took classes there, and launched the winery.
Excellent, excellent. So your name of your winery too is family oriented. So where does that come from?
Well, I'm Estonian, and the name it's Lauren Ashton Cellars, so after the kids. And it definitely has family ties to it because the labels are from Estonia.
Yes.
We go back and take pictures, and it's actually the greatest gift we can give them back there is give a little gift of Estonian/Trinidad wine.
Yes, yes. So it's really fun. If you'll notice, the labels are all pictures that you took.
That's right.
Yes.
Right? So you were showing me some of them, and it was the Three Sisters, I believe.
The Three Sisters, that's on our Syrah and Reserve Syrah. It's just the three buildings together, and you can go back in Estonia and visit that building. It's still there, 13th century, so it's really fun.
Yes, and it's such a romantic place.
It is
the
romantic
old
place.
European city and all these lovely buildings that you take photos of.
That's the biggest feedback we get when people go there. Oh, it's so romantic.
And you travel together to do
Yes,
this.
we do.
and-
Well, we take our little boy Ashton
Yes.
every year to spend time with the grandparents.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's a great excuse because we can leave him with the grandparents and we can go out with our camera.
Fun at town.
And,
we have to run out.
And the
Yes.
buildings are in an area called Old Town, which is the old city in Tallinn. And it's all these just amazing buildings and castles. And a lot of people go, I didn't know Estonia had windmills. And there are hundreds of windmills all over the country. And we get to drive around and take all those pictures.
Oh, nice! Yeah, what a great thing to do together as a family. And when I've come in here, I think the magic is you two working together. You come in here and you just feel like family. It is really something special.
It's quite easy to work with Riinu, so.
We take our customers and club members as family as well, so that's why it's really family oriented, and it's really fun. We just have a lot of fun.
It seems like it. I've been here several occasions, and everyone's having a good time, and it's a lot of people in here drinking wine. It's awesome. So we are going to be talking about a couple of your wines here. So tell us about your rosé.
So the two wines we chose are the Rosé and the Mirabelle. So our Rosé, it's a true French style rosé. One of my goals is to make my wines in French styles using our Washington grapes. Our tagline on our website is True Washington Character, and that's what I want to do. Is I want to express our grapes, our Washington grapes, which I think it's a great region to grow grapes in. But the rosé is made in that French style. What I want for people to do is when they have the rosé in the glass, it's such a pretty color. Just imagine you're sitting in a little city in the south of France, and it's a beautiful day like it is today, and
There
you're
we
having a
go.
wonderful rosé.
Yeah.
So,
And so this is not our mother's rosé.
no, it's not. It's a
This is-
completely dry rosé.
It is. It's wonderful.
Yeah, and it's the grapes that I use for this are Grenache and Mourvedre, which are typically the grapes that you would find in a Provence style rosé.
Okay.
And also the color, that very
Yeah.
pretty pink in the glass.
Yes, it's very nice. It's perfect for today. Sunny day in Woodinville. And our second wine, is a new one coming out.
Yes, so the second wine, it's called the Cuvée Mirabelle. Mirabelle is a word that translates to wonderful, and I think this wine is truly wonderful. It's what we refer to as a GSM blend. G stands for the Grenache, M for the Mourvedre, and S for the Syrah, GSM blend. It's a typical blend that you'd find in the Rhone Valley in France. And our particular vintage this year has a third of each of the grapes in there. And I've bottled this wine about a year ago, and I held back in bottle. I did not release it. I was secretly going in every few months and tasting it, and I think it's ready. And we're going to release it on June 12th at our club release. It's coming
Excellent.
up.
So that is one of the things that is wonderful. If you are a club member, you get to have these special wines. So that's
You
really
get to
awesome.
experience those first
Yes.
before we release it out to
Oh,
everyone.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
And we have really fantastic parties, and we have lots of food and music, and it's a fun event.
Yes, a good
It's a fun
excuse to get
Sunday
out and
afternoon.
about.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Well, it's so awesome. And so let us know, what do you want people to experience when they come to your winery?
Well, first of all, I want them to experience warmth. I want them to see, come here and feel at home. We have these beautiful gardens outside, and to be able to enjoy that, have a really good time with the wines, like the wines, and to take the wines and have their own memories. One of my favorite things is I get texts every once in a while, and this past Mother's Day I got a text from someone who was having a Roussanne. And they were having the Roussanne, and the picture was in front of the fireplace, and it was like, it's making my Mother's Day even better. So,
Oh, isn't that awesome?
So-
Yes, it's fun to go on your Facebook page and see people's pictures and to see what a good time they're having. Well, thank you so much for sharing a little bit
welcome.
about
Thank
your
you.
winery
Thanks
and
for
inviting us here today. And we are here at Lauren Ashton Cellars with Kit and Riinu.
Thank
Thanks.
you.